Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Jumpstart with Javon, where we are reading personal development books to help you to jumpstart your day. This is the book we're reading, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And if you do not have this book, I am going to encourage you to get this book. You said that you wanted to work on some things, some areas in your life. This book will help you live by four little principles, okay? Four little principles that will make your life better. And today we're going to discuss the fourth agreement. But before we do, I do want to invite you to come and be a part of the No Excuse Today community. If you are looking for a community where you could grow, where you need to be held accountable, where you need to learn how to, create and keep and honor your commitments and your goals, come and be a part of the No Excuse Today community. Okay? Noexcusetoday.com is where you could sign up. All right. So, the fourth agreement is always do your best. No more, no less. Okay? Always do your best. Now, we're going to jump right into let's see, where did I got it right here. Okay, y'all ready? You ready to read? I know you're ready to read. That's why you're here. Okay, so doing your best. You are going to live your life intensely. You are going to be productive. You are going to be good to yourself because you will be giving yourself to your family, to your community, to everything. But it is the action that is going to make you feel intensely happy. When you always do your best, you take action. It's so good. Throw them X's up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Throw them X's up. When you do your best, you take action. Doing your best is taking the action because you love it, not because you're expecting a reward. Oh, this is good, okay? Most people do exactly the opposite. They only take action when they expect a reward and they don't enjoy the action. And that's the reason why they don't do the best, okay? Because they're looking, they got their hands out. Give me, what am I getting? And what? No, just do your best just because, okay? For example, most people go to work every day thinking of a payday and the money they will get from the work that they are doing. They can hardly wait for Friday or Saturday. Whatever day they receive their money, it can take time off. They are working for the reward, and as a result, they resist work. They try to avoid the action, and it becomes more and more difficult, and they don't do their best. How many of y'all working with some people right now? They don't care about their jobs, okay? They just there to get a paycheck, okay? If you're going to work, do something that you love to do. That is in your control, okay? Don't let nobody else tell you any different. That is in your control. If you don't like what you do, go find something to do that you absolutely love to do. Something that you can benefit from, something that fills you up each and every day. They work so hard all week long, suffering the work, suffering the action, not because they like to, because they feel like they have to. And they have to work because they gotta pay the rent, okay? Because they gotta support their family. I get it. We gotta pay the rent. We gotta support our family. We gotta put food in the refrigerator. I understand it, okay? They have all that frustration. And when they do receive their money, they are unhappy. They have 2 days to rest to do whatever they want to do, okay? And what do? They try to escape. This may not apply to everybody, but this applies to some, okay? They try to escape. They get drunk because they don't like themselves. They don't like their life. There are many ways that we hurt ourselves when we don't like who we are. Oh, this is a great time to take self-inventory. On the other hand, if you take action just for the sake of doing it without expecting a reward, you will find that you enjoy every action you do. Rewards will come, but you are not attached to the reward. Can I say it again? Rewards will come, but you, my friend, are not attached to the reward. You can even get more than what you have imagined for yourself without expecting a reward. This is something to live by, y'all. When y'all do stuff When we do stuff, we should is I'm trying not to use the word should, okay? So let me see how I can rephrase it. When we do things, it benefits us when we do it with our whole heart, mind, and spirit, and we do it with a spirit of excellence. We get more from it. Do you understand? Okay, I hope you understand. If we like what we do, if we always do our best, then we are already enjoying life. This is a simple hack to live by. This is a life hack. Find something to do and do it well and enjoy doing it. Something that you love to do. We are having fun. We don't get bored. We don't have frustrations. I tell you, this is my life, okay? This is my life. When I do things, I do it because I enjoy it. Even me sitting here reading this book to you, okay? You here. Of course you could read, but you want to hear me read this book, okay? Because I mean, I had a little bit flair to it, okay? Can't nobody do it like me, okay? They probably can, but they can do it in their own way. But can't nobody do it like me. I love reading books aloud, okay? We don't have any frustrations. Okay, not to say that we are completely eliminated from all the frustrations in the world. No, okay, I pick and choose what I'm going to be frustrated about. Okay, everything is not going to upset me and frustrate me because you know why? When I do things, I do it with my whole heart, mind, body, and soul. Okay, I'm having fun. I don't get bored within myself. Hold on, let me fix my hair. Okay, my hair is a little wacky there. Okay, stay focused, Javon. Okay, so when you do your best, you don't give the judge the opportunity to find you guilty or to blame you. If you have done your best and the judge tries to judge you according to your book of law, you've got the answer. I did my best. There are no regrets. That is why we always do our best. Say it with me, wherever you are. Say, that is why we always do our best. I hear you. I hear you out there, okay? It is not an easy agreement to keep. But this agreement is really going to set you free, okay? When you do your best, you can learn to accept yourself. But you have to be aware and learn from your mistakes. Learning from your mistakes means you practice. Look honestly at the results and keep practicing. That increases your awareness. Doing your best really doesn't feel like work because you enjoy whatever you are doing. You hear? The author is just really driving this home, okay? It sounds repetitive, but I want you to get it. Sometimes you got to learn by repeating things over and over. This is practice. This is practice. If you want to live a more fulfilling, a more happy, a more healthy life that is not attached to things, that is not attached to money, that is within, and I'm trying to show you the path to get there, okay? Got to learn from your mistakes. Doing your best really doesn't feel like work because you enjoy whatever you are doing. You know you're doing your best when you are enjoying the action and doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. You do your best because you want to do it, okay? You have to be intentional about your life, intentional about the direction that you want to steer your life in. You do things because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. I gotta go to work. What do you mean you gotta go to work? Okay, you get to go to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you have your health? Do you have your limbs? Are you breathing? Okay, you get to go to work. You get to enjoy this even though it's we live in a cruel world, but you can make it whatever you want to make it. Okay, that's the freedom. You do your best because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. Not because you're trying to please the judge, and not because you're trying to please other people. You do it because it's in you. If you take action because you have to, then there is no way you are going to do your best. Then it is better not to do it. No, you do your best because doing your best all the time makes you so happy. The writer writes, when you are doing your best just for the pleasure of doing it, you are taking action because you enjoy the action. Action is about living fully. Inaction is the way that we deny life. Inaction is sitting in front of the TV, for every day for years because you are afraid to be alive, okay? And to take the risk of expressing what you are. And expressing what you are is taking action. And you can have many great ideas in your head, but what makes the difference is the action. Without acting upon an idea, there will be no manifestation, my friend. There will be no results, and there will be no reward. This has been Jumpstart with Javon, and this book is the truth, okay? Go ahead and pick it up, add it to your libraries, and let's commit to growing. Each and every year, we should be a step further than we was the previous years, okay? You got to see some growth somewhere in your life. And one of the ways to do that is to pick up a book and read and practice some of the things that you read in the book if you come into agreement with it. All right. All righty. This has, again, been Jumpstart with Javon. I am Javon. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you when I see you. Y'all throw those X's up when you see me, okay? And come back next week and we'll have another book for us to dive right into. Until then, my friends, I appreciate you. I love you for being here. No excuse today.